He said, I did not say that.
He nodded his head in agreement.
Alistair Johnston.
I don't think your paper should be having a pathetic attempt to shoot a story down that has been led elsewhere by a lot of other broadcast organisations.
Did Alistair Johnston shoot your story down?
He certainly did not.
Of course, but do you read the quotes? I did not say Rangers.
To the man personally.
I did not say Rangers would go bust.
I know
these
he didn't
quotes.
say. He nodded his head in agreement.
But it then said I did not say Rangers would go bust. Look, well, here's
wait a minute,
here's the question. Here's the question.
Jim,
It's
listen
very
to
simple.
me. I never said at any point Rangers would go bust. He said Rangers could go bust. There's a big difference. You are now saying would go bust.
You said Alistair Johnston admitted Rangers could go bust. That's your intro. He said I did not say that. That's his direct quote.
No, he didn't say. He nodded his head in agreement to the question and then talks about it.
The question now is, are you calling Alistair Johnston a liar?
I'm calling people who's...
Are you calling him a liar when he says I did not say Rangers could go bust?
No, I'm not calling him a liar because he nodded his head in agreement to the question, therefore he didn't say it.
So then he's replied to it when he's asked
Jim,
the question.
Are you a professorship in semantics now?
Are you calling him a liar because he said he didn't admit it at all?
He said to you he didn't admit it at all?
Yes.
Well, in that case, he's a liar, yes.
You're calling us a liar.
So hold on, can I just clarify that? You Jim, hold on, let me just clarify that, Jim. You asked Alistair Johnston, did you nod your head? And he said no.
No. I said, did you indicate that the Rangers could go bust? And he said no. And the quote is in the paper. The quote's there saying, I never said that. So in that case, you're saying Alistair Johnston is a liar.
You're
saying Alistair Johnston is a liar. Yes or no?
Either I am or he is.
Right, Ronnie.
Well, okay then. He says he didn't say it. Are you saying he's lying?
But Chick, hold on. Chick has never said that he said it. Chick has said that he nodded his head in answer to the question: are Rangers potentially in a situation where they could go out of business?
His intro said he admitted it.
Well, I think I nodded my head in agreement to the question is admitting it.
I'm sorry, Chick, you're calling the man a liar. Is that what you're doing here? Let's establish that. It's very simple.
No, one person is telling lies here because that doesn't fit. It's either me or him.
Well, hold on.
I have 6 other witnesses in the room, professional journalists with me.
So it must be him then, you're saying.
Right, okay, hold on. One of them he's on the line now. Roddy, you were at both news conferences yesterday, I think, correct? You're at Ibrox this afternoon as well?
Yes, I was in the daily conference and also at the broadcast conference.
Just for the sake of Chick's sanity, did Alistair Johnston nod his head?
It's in response to the question.
But does that say they'll go bust?
Well, he nods his head, and that's the supplementary evidence.
Could that say, because you're in the press one, and he's talking about, he even talked away from administration, although I think administration is a distinct possibility.
Did you ask?
Hold on, that quote doesn't back up an intro saying that they will go bust. That quote might lead you to think
nobody said they would go bust.
I'm not saying he's going bust. Chick's not saying he's going bust.
I'll calm down.
Right, hold on. Let's drop one at a time. Let Roddy finish.
I think it's fair to say nobody is saying the club will go bust, but the chairman opened the door, as they say in American crime programs. He opened the door to that evidence, and he appeared to back it.
And what I'm saying to you and to Chick and to the other broadcast media people who are in the room is that I think if I'd have been your boss, I would have wanted you to come back with the quote. Hold on, Chick, I'll let you come in a second. I'm saying to you that when he nods, you need that quote to back it up. You don't have the quote to back it up at all.
Even accessing all the resources,
did you ask him?
Can't pay the bill.
Did you ask him at any point when you went back to him to clarify the story you'd missed? Did you ask him had he nodded his head in agreement to the question?
No, why should I? I asked him if he said...
Presumably, Jim, you'd read my copy in the online...
I asked him...
So you didn't think to ask him the question
hold on,
that I had said had led to the headline?
No, hold on, Chick. When you didn't ask the obvious question after he nods, you said, don't lecture me and ask him questions.
You think you should...
Let me finish.
Can I make a suggestion that would reconcile both your...
Right, hold on, Ronnie. Let Jim go and then we'll come to you.
Let me finish. There is nothing, absolutely nothing in your story, no quotes, to back up the suggestion or your intro that he admitted they could go bust. No quotes at all.
I beg to differ.
Right, and Roddy, your suggestion
my
is?
My feeling is that Alistair, after having a longer than he expected...
Actually say that Alistair Johnson had lied.
Before he said one of us is lying, he said, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Jim, in your traditional style, you'll grab 3 words and use them when the facts of the matter become totally irrelevant to you. Are you prepared to make a public apology to the BBC and to me about your papers?
I would never ever question Chick Young's integrity. Never. His professional integrity. Let me finish. I would never question it. I remember you when you were at the top of your game in the Evening Times. Sadly, we lose it. Some of us can't hack it.
Jim, I'm not prepared to make an apology.
Yes, what I'm prepared to say
the BBC and to me.
What I'm prepared to say to you is that I would never question your integrity. Your competence, yes, question it regularly. The BBC don't deserve an apology. We didn't say they got it wrong. We didn't say they're liars. We didn't say you're a liar. Alistair Johnston's quotes were carried in the paper. The matter is not with the Daily Record and the BBC. It's not between you or myself. The matter lies with the BBC, Chick Young and Alistair Johnston.
Well, I would beg to differ with all of that, of course, and if you feel that's how you want to leave it, then you will leave it in that way.
Right, I'll come back to Chick.
Apology.
Jim, but hold on, I'll come back to Chick. Jim, can you clarify that I think the exact phrase was the BBC wrongly reported the news conference, or what happened at the news conference? You'd clarify that particular phrase.
Well, that's what Alistair Johnston's saying, isn't it? He's given us quotes to say, that's not what I said, therefore the story is perfectly entitled to read BBC wrongly reported.
So you wouldn't then go and check I don't think a good reporter would then go and check with the other source, the person who's then been wronged, in this case me, and someone from your newspaper might have come and asked me, did in fact that happen? I don't remember anyone from your newspaper calling me yesterday.
Can answer that as well. They probably don't think you're competent enough.
I think we'll leave it there then, will we?
I think that'd be a good idea from your point of view, yes.
Let's clarify. I want to clarify with you, Chick, because Jim is clearly trying to get you into bother by suggesting that you're calling Alistair Johnston a liar. Let's just get this clear. What I think, well, you tell me. If Jim posed a question to you regarding Alistair Johnston, if he denies having nodded in response to that question, then you would say that's incorrect.
I would.
Right.
If that, and Alistair Johnston, I haven't spoken to him since the press conference yesterday, but if he denies nodding the head, then I would say yes, that is absolutely wrong. But I only have Daily Record reporter's word for that, so clearly I'm not going to believe that either. It's not the first time that
so you're calling Keith Jackson a liar as well?
I'm certainly calling the Daily Record.
Carry on.
I've been calling the Daily Record liars in the past, yes, absolutely.
So
there's a track record there, Jim.
You're saying the Daily Record
has lied in the past, yes.
No, but you're saying they're liars. That's what you're saying. That we're all liars in the Daily Record. Is that what you're saying?
I don't think
so. Not only Alistair Johnston's being called a liar today, but also everybody in the Daily Record. This is very interesting. Carry on, Chick.
Where point of that? Where was that said?
I think somebody in a position of authority in the BBC should have a whisper in your ear and tell you enough's enough. You're in enough trouble
Jim,
already.
At what point did I say that? Jim, you're
well, I tell you what, we'll let you two. Hold on. We'll let you two sort that out. Just one thing to clarify, Jim. Why just the BBC got it wrong yesterday? Why not Sky Sports, STV, Radio, Real Radio, various others?
I don't know the answer to that because I don't control the news pages. But maybe.
So why are you having this debate?
Hold on. Maybe the BBC should take it as a feather in the cap that it's the only one we monitor.
The use of the word maybe there, I sense, was a little ironic.
All right then, take it as a feather in your cap that's the only one we monitor. We don't bother with the others. We look at the BBCs, we listen to the BBCs. Does that not tell you something?
You can see why fewer people are bothering with the Daily Record, actually.
Right, shall we leave it there, gentlemen? It's clear. Just to recap,
then. A coffee check.
No, I'm just wondering.
That's a brandy.
Rangers, if you become Rangers puppets, if I probably read about that in your paper, that would be the return.
Oh, you jealous, Jack? Is somebody taking your job?
That'd be a fine story to get, Jim. I would, unlike you, I would bound say that would be an excellent exclusive to get. So no doubt, now that you're the puppets of the club, you'll get the favour returned to.
So says, and that's a direct quote from Rangers' 20-year-long cheerleader. Well done, Charles.
And then now, I have to say, Jim, you've actually gone too far. The very thought of checking a cheerleading outfit is put the nation off their afternoon snack. It has to be said. Right, let's leave it there. But by the sound of things, there has to be a breakthrough one way or the other in this story by what, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week? Has to be done and dusted by then?
I think, and again, I must quote the man directly. He said over